This is Daily Gold. Let us begin. Okay, so for today I did the 𝐆𝐀𝐌𝐄. Now, the 𝐆𝐿𝐾𝐼 is one of those dungeons that isn't really talked about, so I was really interested in the results for today. However, farming this up actually tended to take a little bit of a different-esque route, and when I was running in, I was gathering up all of the mobs, trying to find a decent path at the beginning. Now, at first, I was like, oh, okay, I'll just beeline it round, standard dungeon farming mechanic. I'll have to dive left, gather those mobs up, and then just circle round on the right-hand side, gathering up all of the mobs, go back up the stairs, take out the guard, and then come back in order to actually complete the linear part of the dungeon. That being said, I was really curious to what actual items would actually drop from here. I got a couple of soulbounds, that's nice for me because I got some appearances, but at the end of the day, I managed to get to 2 𝐵𝐾𝐿𝐄 items, and it definitely made my day. So without further ado, let's get into the results. Coming into all of this, we're going to go in towards Worth It. We'll grab this up right now, we'll go into my farms, and we will find the 𝐆𝐿𝐾𝐼. I'll use my search bar because that just makes sense, because the 𝐆𝐿𝐾𝐼 came in at 399,193 gold. Yep. The things of note are a ton of different types of greens, each valuing anywhere from around about a couple of hundred gold to 1,000 gold on the region market average, and also the min buyout for me. However, that's not the thing that I was looking at. I got this little design here for the jagged talosite. I was like, oh, okay, so a 1,000 gold recipe, not bad. I can always send that to my jewel crafter if not. But on the region market average, that's 2,158 gold. But the true 𝐵𝐾𝐼 items was the Netherdrake helm, which I have sold in the past. That one is coming on my server for 17,999 gold, or a region market average of 68,671 gold. Nice! And then it happened. The Hand of Eternity. Now, the Hand of Eternity on my server, for obvious reasons, is 44,444 gold. Nice. That was pretty good when it pinged up. However, on the region market average, it is 179,040 gold. Yep. So we got 2 𝐵𝐾𝐼 items worth a decent chunk of gold, which is the recipes. Now, they aren't necessarily transmog, however, recipes are used to create some transmog, unless it's like alchemy or something to that effect. But realistically, they are still essentially transmog because they are used to create transmog. And that's one thing that they do have. That means I can actually sell those on for a decent price, and it still equates in. That being said, with all the other different types of greens, it's just the standard greens you get from like Botanica and also like the Architrave and Sunwell, so not really much to write home about right there. There's a few decent greens that came in. However, there is one thing I did notice, and I was quite shocked by it, and is the amount of felt armaments, the Sun Fury signets, and also arcane tomes. You get like a wide variety of all the Aldor and Scryer reputation stuff. So arcane tomes was like 23, Sun Fury signets 246, Marks of Sargeras is 107, and then I have obviously got the fell armaments, which were 5. That's pretty good because that just all round helps with all of that. So when it comes towards like reputation farming, that works out really well for just gathering up a mass amount of data for this. That being said, that's a module that will come in at a later date. Following on to all of that, so let's jump in towards our auction house, because actually our auctions are going to end soon. But if we go in towards 𝐆𝐾𝐼, and if we grab that and select that, it comes to a total of 18 items. Okay, not too bad, but a total value of 225,869 gold. And the 2 𝐵𝐾𝐼 items obviously are the Netherdrake helmet, 17,999, and the Hand of Eternity recipe for 200,000 gold. If I sell those, I will be happy. and they will sell because I've sold the Neverdrake helm before, and the Hand of Eternity has a decent sell rate on it at 0.01, so not too shabby, even though the Netherdrake helm is a 0.007 sell rate, so I'm fairly confident I can sell that Hand of Eternity. So overall, really happy with all of that. We're currently sat at 736 auctions on the auction house, along with a 1.8 million gold valuation on there, so that works out. Couple of different things that I did yesterday when it comes towards worth it and everything. I did a beta update on the entire instance farming, so that got updated. So if we remove that, it will actually show. So the instance farming data has been placed within Transmog on there if you are on the Patreon, and also to add on to that, I did update my farming module onto the Patreon for everything else, so you can find that module for farming as well as all of the profession ones for the TSM profile for Patreon Pro users. Other than that, that is pretty much everything. If you want to get the data sheet, that is free for everyone, like anyone can see this data sheet. It's on the Discord, you can grab it whenever you want, and we've got the Alcatraz and slave pens to continue with, as well as all of that. Overall, everything's actually turning out quite nicely for everything, so I'm really chuffed with everything so far. It's going to be a very busy day, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my coffee and just keep farming up for today, and hopefully I'll be able to do some more work on all of the other different types of stuff that I've got going on. So this is definitely going to be a real fun day. That's why I've woken up early, and we can just smash the literal day moving forward. Other than that, take it easy, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.